Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. I could be wrong, but I think this might be the first reading of the new year, or possibly the second. I'm sorry, I can't remember. As you know, I've been a little cloudy. I've had a rough 2 months. So anyway, sorry, I digress. Getting into the reading, pile 1, security. Okay, so immediately I'm getting 2 different types of security, and it could be one or the other or both for you, depending. Also, there's a cave here with a buffalo on the wall. I think that's a buffalo anyway. A fire, and you can see the sky above, that earthly connection, and grounded, feeling stable, feeling supported is what's coming through. Many of you are starting to feel secure in your life in a way that you haven't before. You're being nurtured or allowing yourself to be nurtured. You just feel safe, and I feel like for some of you there's been some new opportunities that have come in or are coming in that is helping with this. Perhaps some of you have moved to a new location, a new home. There could be someone in your life that makes you feel safe. So feeling safe, feeling grounded and stable. There's no fear of, like a lot of times we can be worried that something's going to be taken away or some unexpected event or, anything. But I feel like a lot of that has gone. Like, that is not an issue. You just have this incredible stability right now you've never felt. And also security financially also, because the buffalo represents abundance. So all types of abundance and financial abundance. So of course, all of those things together is why we feel so safe. We have this security in a way that we've never had it. So I feel like a lot of you this year, a lot of abundance, a lot of new information, a lot of experiences, opportunities, things are coming in for you that, again, you haven't experienced, or maybe you got a little taste of it and you wanted it, but it didn't work out the way you had hoped or planned. Maybe it was fleeting, but now it's coming back to you. For some reason, you just weren't ready to receive it. And you may have gotten frustrated and kept pursuing it, or you may have given up completely, but pay attention to things that will be resurfacing and coming back to your life, because I'm hearing that you are ready for this now. And it's going to be very powerful, that fiery energy. Like, I feel you're just really excited for the new year, the things that are coming, the things that are happening, and connecting with that, again, earth elements, but just a fiery passion moving you forward. So let's see what else the cards will reveal. The past, releasing, rebirth, spring. So I listened as my soul told me to let go so that I may be awakened to how much I have grown. Okay, so this has definitely been a theme for the new year and the ending of the old year. Many of us have gone through a major purging and release. For some people, there was still a hint of shadow work that needed to be taken care of. But again, I feel like this is where that security is coming through. Number 6, I think I forgot to mention that, sorry. You can see she's tearing up here, so there's been a major release and the flowers are blooming. Also, you can see her third eye and her chin, which I think is throat chakra. Like, you've been reflecting on all this you've been through, how you're growing. 444 on the clock timer. Releasing, rebirth, spring. So also with the month of spring, some of you could be experiencing more I feel like this is going to be going on all through the year for many of you, but for some of you specifically, the month of, let me see, April, March and April, expect something to be coming in. And also the word spring, like remember here how I was saying you're fired up and passionate? Also springing up, I'm hearing, just like these flowers, you can see springing up from the earth. Okay, and oops, let me fix my glove. We have intuition, wisdom. Number 2, understanding. My intuition guides me in the right direction. Yes, again, this is something I've been experiencing. Our intuition, we're so much more trusting than we used to be. We're allowing this vulnerability and to just trust ourselves, to trust the universe. And I like that the night sky and the moon is coming in again because we have that here. So some of you, I feel like you're more awakened in the night. Like I used to be a night person. I'm more of a day person now. But some of you, I'm hearing the word rituals and practices at night. So this has been helpful. Maybe this is when you do connection. Maybe you do your meditation at night. This is where you feel the most connected. Again, maybe being outside, doing some type of meditation, spending time around the fire, gazing into that fire to see what is revealed. There's a lot of healing into staring into a flame or a fire. Very powerful work. So again, I feel like, you know, with the intuition, the wisdom is coming in. You climb the ladder of success. You know, you started way down here. You had somewhat of an understanding. You kept going. You work your way all the way up. And so now that understanding, that wondering, that constant reaching and growing, going up the ladder has brought you into more wisdom. And wisdom, sometimes we hear, what is it, the common phrase, knowledge is power, but actually knowledge is only power when it becomes wisdom. Knowledge is only power when it's understood and applied. Otherwise, it's just useless information. So an updated definition for that. Childhood wound, retrieve. Okay, so this has definitely been some kind of major healing for many of you. That's also, I mean, when we do our best, especially is right after when we have done some kind of healing or purging. Retrieve. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. Okay, so some of you are continuing to do some type of work. It could be inner child, it could be teenage years, young adult. For some of you, adulthood, I'm hearing. And even if you're older, you know, middle-aged or older, there's always an opportunity to learn and to heal. It doesn't matter how old we are. If we start with where we're at, you know, we have that ability. We can always learn. We can always heal. We're not stuck. You know, that old, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That is so not true and very outdated. I don't even think you hear that very often anymore. It's pretty much passed on. But I remember hearing, you know, my grandparents would say that, and it always, I never understood it. Nobody explained it for the longest time. But now I just see how untrue that is. And even then when, you know, they would say that you can actually teach an old dog new tricks. So I really don't know how that got started. All right, let's see what your tarot has. 2 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. The upright appearance of the 2 of Cups indicates strong partnership or connection built on equality and mutual respect. You are receiving positive energy, so be sure to share it with others. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. Okay, again, I feel like this is the second or third time I've gotten a message for myself and also others This year there's going to be so much more connection with other people, with each other, with our tribes, our family, those that are close to us. I feel like that we're also going through an elevated phase where, you know, sometimes when we'd suffer, or we would, 10:10 on the clock timer, sometimes we would be willing to put up with people that we knew weren't exactly the best or the healthiest for us. But the messages I've received recently, like, no more of that. Like, we know our self-worth, we know what we need, and we're not willing to put up or to accept less than what we deserve. We're honoring ourselves in a new way, so that is opening us up. And that's another reason I feel like security is coming through. You're blooming, you're blossoming, you're moving forward in a new direction. You're healing the past of childhood wounds or some other type of trauma that has happened. You're trusting that intuition. So expect more love, more people, partnerships in every possible way. Beautiful. I'm really excited about that as well, because I have been hermiting, as many of you know, for about 15, 16 years now. So I am really feeling 11:11 on the clock timer. So I am really feeling that pull to get back out there in the world. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth. Okay, so that's coming through again, opportunities and wealth. From the first card, security, coming through twice. You've achieved great things, and you finally say you've reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor, wealth, business, leadership, security coming in again, protective success, authority, abundance, prosperity coming in again, generosity, comfort, discipline. Okay, so I feel like this card has covered what the first three cards was talking about. You are coming into that time of abundance and security and wealth, prosperity, and also, I mean, with great relationships, business, personal, love life. I mean, could this get any better for you? I mean, everything you've dreamed of and more, all the hard work is paying off. This is your time to shine, to light up. Okay, Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. Fear is an awful thing, and it's difficult to reach out for help when it hits. Don't hide when you're stricken with grief or sadness. Sharing trauma or stress with others can be therapeutic and can help you regain control over what troubles you. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, trauma, despair, hopelessness. Okay, and I like that that came out under childhood wounds. Okay, so I feel like this is saying a lot of, you know, you've experienced this on many levels, more than most people. You come from kind of a traumatic background for some of you. Some type of trauma has happened, some type of abuse, and you kept it inside for the longest time with those childhood wounds. But it's not, as I said, I get childhood for some of you, but it's not all about this childhood. Oh, I can't believe my candle's going out again. It's not just about childhood. It could be at any age. Is coming through for some of you. So you have transmuted, you have healed, and you've learned, and this is just a little reminder, you know, not to fall into that trap again, which I really don't think that's going to happen from the reading that's come through. You've learned how to process, how to deal with it. You know, you trust people, you know who to bring in when you need it. All right, let's see. Very abundant, healthy reading. Okay, our last three messages, we have some affirmations for you. Magical, oh, you know what? Let me show you the back, I forgot. Looks like a Zen garden. I am grounded and creative. Grounded, coming in again. That's like 3 or 4 times. Talking about grounded stability, security. Time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. Okay, confidence coming in again, I think definitely twice, maybe 3 times. So yes, you are a very confident person. It may have taken you a long time to get there too, but you've finally made it. You know who you are, your self-worth, what you want. You're fired up and passionate about moving forward, about giving and receiving equally. You worked hard for all of this to happen, and you are ready for it. Like you're standing with open arms saying, come on, universe, give it to me. And, oh, the moon. Let me see, which way does that go? Oh. And remember, let me see, which card was it? Oh, again, the moon coming through, and the sky and the stars coming through for you 3 times. Cycles, rebirth, a new beginning. Follow the moon. I love flowing through magical cycles. Okay, now a funny thing about this card, when I was shuffling these cards, the first time it came out, I thought it was an accident. Like I think I wasn't, like I know when I have a jumper and when I accidentally drop a card. So I put it back and I shuffled it and it came out a second time. So I was like, all right, you were definitely meant to get this card. So I love flowing through the magical cycles. This is something you have learned. Oh, a quail just showed up outside. There's like 50 quail. They crack me up the way they run. Those tiny little legs moving so fast. Okay, so those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. And if you chose this card, you chose action. And you can see the waves are rolling in. It looks like a sunset, or it could be a sunrise. And action, the universe, the earth, the cycles, the seasons, there's always some kind of action going on. Even if we don't take action, it's still in action. It's impossible not to have some sort of happening going on in your life. Sorry, I can't think of the right word right now. So I'm feeling like a lot of you have been taking action, or there's something specific about to happen right now that requires your absolute attention. Let me see what else I can get from this. I'm hearing vacation, taking time, rest, relaxation, and recovery are some actions that are needed for some of you. So let me, okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something else coming in. And your energy is valuable. Protect it well. The protectress, strength, boundaries, amulet. Okay, so some of you need to be more cautious and aware of who you're sharing your energy, your time, your words with, people you're doing things for. I feel like there could be some people that are taking advantage, whether they mean to or not. They've just gotten used to you doing or giving, and they've kind of relied on it without realizing it. I feel like you are being underappreciated is the word I'm hearing. It's time to set boundaries for some of these people, and if they're truly care for you, they will understand, even though they might not like it in the beginning. I've had a similar message, I think, a couple months ago. And this, especially with family, like they can just get so used to us being there, doing things for them all the time. And, you know, without even appreciating or thanking us, which, you know, it's not to say we always need a pat on the back, but it's nice to be appreciated. It's nice to know that, you know, that they realize that you're putting in this time and care for them. Look, red, and there's also a red ring on that card. Virility, structure, will. Okay, so will coming in again, which I relate to. Where is it over here? Boundaries, your will, putting your will into action, your strength, being more grounded, doing what you feel is right in your heart. I connect with the divine masculine within me. Okay, so I feel like this is going to help with this situation. First of all, some of you need, the first message is to balance. Oh, 22 on the clock timer. Bingo. I've been getting that a lot lately. 22 and 44. Okay, so balancing your masculine and feminine. In a video, there's a great video for this. It just popped into my mind. Her name is Christina Lopes, and she helped me so much when I realized how off balance I was with this. She has a really great exercise and meditation for balancing the masculine and the feminine. A lot of us tend to, or at least we were more in the masculine, but I feel like you need to balance those two. And for some people, bringing in a little bit more masculine energy is also going to help you, where it's talking about strength over here. And it doesn't have anything to do with male or female, it's just that type of energy. I feel like this is going to help you feel calmer and stronger in setting your boundaries with these people that you're dealing with, making the right choices and decisions for you without hesitation. Heart opening, listen. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition. Okay, remember here I was just talking about heart. Heart's coming through again for you. Listening and following your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. Okay, so if you need boundaries, most likely some of you have been hurt by somebody taking advantage. So there's a bit of a clearing, a healing that needs to take place in the heart from whatever these wounds are. Not holding on to those, not keeping that trapped in the body, because that's just going to help, or I'm sorry, that's just going to harm and take longer for you to heal, for your blessings, for everything to move forward and come together for you. Any type of pain or hurt, I mean, we need to take that time to resolve it, to honor it, and to heal and let it go once and for all. Trusting your intuition is going to be very helpful. So heart healing of some type for you. And your first tarot, 10 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. You're in an idyllic state where all of your dreams, wants, and needs are being met. Look around you and take a moment to soak everything in. Be present and truly thankful for all of life's blessings. Take comfort in knowing that you are on the right path. Yes. So anytime a trigger or some type of healing comes up, that is such a blessing. I never used to see it that way, but now I do. Regardless of whether it's something I want to work on or not, I know that it is something needed that I might not have been aware of. So seeing it as a blessing, helping you to bring up whatever it is you need to let go of. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true. Family, contentment. Okay, family coming through again. I do feel that really strong for some of you. So setting some type of boundaries, having healthier relationships with these people. Now is a good time to do the work. I feel like let me see, where was the other card? By doing this work, it's bringing you through, like I was just talking about, how when we're not at our best or when we have these things that need to be healed, we can't always do our best work or receive as well as we would when we are feeling great, when we heal these wounds. So all of this is coming into fruition. All of the work that you've done is going to be paying off for you. And the next tarot, 3 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. You're entering a happy time in your life. Okay, so that's coming through twice. You may be reconnecting with a lost friend, a relative, or a loved one, or you may be celebrating something important to you. Spend quality time with the people most important to you. Celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, happiness. Okay, so definitely groups of people or a person, families, friendships, relationships. It could be business relationships. Some sort of major healing is happening and going on for you. You're going to be connecting with people in a way that you haven't. Also, a long-lost friend or relative, someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, is going to be coming back into your life. So a very healing time for you, with taking action, which I know some of you have been doing, a lot of you. And so I feel like this is just a little detail that needs attention. I don't feel like there's any major heavy shadow work or anything like that, which tells me you've been doing all kinds of work and you're coming to the end of whatever this is. And Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and fire. You're finding yourself to be self-aware and confident as you're discovering your life's purpose. Yes. You know what you want and how to get it. Stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic attitude. It'll serve you well. Courage, confidence, independence, focus, zest for life, determination, joy. Okay, so coming into a very productive, healthy, and happy time in your life. Healing any leftover wounds, as I said, maybe just a little bit of something coming to an end, nothing too major. You're balancing out your energies, learning to have boundaries with people in a way that you haven't, learning how to handle and deal with situations. Is a major thing for you without feeling guilty, without feeling bad. You know your self-worth, what you're worthy of. You know how much you can give. You know when to take a break. So all of this celebrational time, like here with the friends and the family coming in, divine love, harmony, balance, happiness. So again, this is just such a happy, joyful time for you. Independence. Wow, amazing. Pile 1 also had some major healings going on. So I'm so happy for you guys to see what has been going on. Okay, so the last 3 messages, affirmations we have. The magic wand, I focus my energy. Yes, definitely. And again, with the red coming through, red and being grounded in who you are. Red was here also, passionate in your heart, just full of love and gratitude, focusing your energy where it's most important to you, not allowing it to be, not allowing yourself to be drained or pulled in directions that you don't want to go. Oops. And we had the full moon, so an ending and a new beginning. Freeze it. I freeze what I no longer want. So remembering, putting, the things that didn't work for you in the past, seeing red flags if somebody approaches you or they're trying to get something out of you. You set those boundaries, you see the red flag, you don't put up with it. You stand strong in your power, in your balance, your harmony. And the last message we have, it looks like children playing in autumn season, throwing up leaves. Let the leaves go. I cannot let go of what I no longer need. Or I'm sorry, get gravy, I can't see. Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. Yes, I like that that's coming through again. You've worked hard to become the person you are. Be proud. I am so proud of you. This reading just makes me feel warm and fuzzy, truly, to see how you guys have grown over the years, to see how well you're doing in your life, knowing your worth, living in happiness, joy, harmony, balance, prosperity, love, being able to have, great friendships and family bonds in a way that you hadn't before. Wow. Okay, so those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. Okay, so we have love. And look at the flowers blossoming. So some type of love is blossoming. This could be love for self, love for another, love for life. There's no limits on love, actually. And from the flowers blooming and blossoming, it's a beautiful day. It's bright. Everything is green. And it looks like there's steps. So climbing some steps, moving, looks like moving upward. So traveling somehow. Some of you might be traveling to meet a person. Again, I'm feeling just so much self-love coming in for many of you. Just feeling secure in love in a way that you haven't before. Again, love for life is coming in. Let me see. I think that I'm not getting a lot of strong messages with that, so I think more of what we're looking for will be in these cards. Okay, so number 30, we have a crescent moon, the shaman, Lunatic Insights Cosmos, and her tablet. Am I crazy or is it the moon? Okay, so some of you have been questioning something. I feel like many of you are very spiritually connected as well. She's contemplating, wondering about something. So you are a person also with the shaman coming up. You could be some type of healer in some way, not limited to things like reiki, shamanism, or massage, those things. But also I'm hearing artists, musicians, speakers, someone who paints and creates a piece of art with their hands. You're a very intuitive person, but something is going on right now you're questioning. I'm not sure if this, let me see, if this is about you or someone or something, situation. Messages are so vague today. I'm not used to this. I feel like they're leaving me hanging. I'm just so used to that stream of conscious coming in. So sorry guys, I'm struggling a little bit. But she's, as I said, I definitely feel like that cosmic connection, very spiritual person, some type of healer, but you're questioning something in your life right now. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I don't have more. Hopefully it'll kick in. Eagerness, vision, king, spirit. And I like that vision came out also because you can see how her third eye is very sparkly, and she has all those little sparkly stars around her. So your intuition, your future vision of things, maybe that's what you're thinking about as well. Am I crazy or is it the moon? Somebody could be gaslighting you. There's some kind of confusion, like there's something you're not quite sure about. In faith, I move forward and discover possibilities. Okay, so keep going. Don't stop. You're doing the right thing. You're taking time out to contemplate and reflect on whatever this is. You're not somebody that just jumps into situations. You are taking that time because you learned the hard way, I'm hearing. Many of you, as I have myself. But, we're so much more grown up and adult now. We've learned lessons, thank God. I can't imagine being the person I used to be. There's just no way in hell I could go back to that person. I don't even know her. So have faith, trusting your intuition, trusting that connection with the divine, calling on your spirits. Keep moving. Everything that you need to know is being brought to you one thing at a time. So just paying attention to the synchronicities and the things that are happening around you. Are you seeing numbers? Do you overhear a conversation if somebody's talking about what you've been thinking about? You know, do you just get a weird intuitive hit that, you know, you think you want to go somewhere, or maybe you need to watch something or listen to a song, and then suddenly there's a message there for you? That happens to me all the time. Old wound patterns. Okay, now we're getting a little deeper. We attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us. Until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release, the cycle will continue. Go within to heal the pain, layer by layer, to find joy again. Okay, so for some of you, this is an old wound. It could be something new as well, but if you are experiencing the same pattern, that right there is a red flag telling us, you know, there's something we continuously repeat. You know, like you hear people say, oh, I date a different person, but it's the same thing over and over. That has to do with you. There's something there that needs to be healed. And it's funny that it says, is it me or the moon? Where it's talking about, am I crazy or is it the moon? You know, sometimes the moon and the sun definitely affect us in very powerful ways, especially the sun flares right now could be bringing up a lot of issues for people. So this is the perfect time to heal an old wound. Pay attention to those repeating patterns. Journaling like she's doing, asking the question, following your intuition and your guidance. Having self-love. This is so important. Self-love is everything. Talk to yourself. Talking to yourself is so amazingly powerful. Do some havening. Put your arms around. Rub your arms up and down. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to someone you deeply care about. And just say, you know, I realize you're going through hard times. There's something we need to heal here. You know, it's okay. Don't feel guilty. Feel the feelings you need to feel. I love you. I trust you. I'm here for you no matter what. And this is just, I can't tell you how many times doing self-talk like this has healed me instantly or snapped me out of whatever was going on. So just make sure you're doing plenty of self-love, talking to yourself, writing it down. Again, if you're someone that has a difficult time seeing things like this, that technique that I just mentioned was very powerful for me. Like we don't see ourselves the way other people do. So imagine that your friend is having, you know, or someone you deeply care about is having the problem that you are. How would you talk to them? What would you do? And then turn that on yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You understand the value of hard work and investing towards long-term goals. You're not interested in quick wins. The Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look at the bigger picture. You may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, but you must remain patient. Long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, investment, sustainable results, forethought, rewards. Okay, so whatever this is, everything is going to work out. It always does, though sometimes it may not go the way we want it to. It's actually the best thing for us. Rejection is redirection. You know, when things don't go the way we want, that's the earth shifting you, or the earth, I'm sorry, that is spirit shifting you to another direction, a new path, possibly a higher timeline. So just remember that when things don't go your way, just say to yourself or think out loud, rejection is redirection, and that will help open your mind help you to focus and see, what do I need to be looking at? What do I need to focus on? Where am I being redirected? But you have your intuition. So I know that, everything's going to work out. Again, as I said, you're very, very connected to your guides, your visions. Okay, so this is something you have been working on for a while, and you may have gotten frustrated, but keep going. It is going to pay off. Okay, let's see what the next card. Oh, and this is something new. Okay, so since I've bought these beginner's tarot and I've been trying to learn, I always use them right side up. But today when this popped out, I knew immediately that you were supposed to see it like this. So we have Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water, emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks, frustration, irresponsibility. Okay, so these could be some of the things that need to be healed. I don't know, for some of you it is dealing with yourself, and for a few of you it has to do with dealing with another person. You've been experiencing these things through the person or people. Okay, so again, taking time to reflect and figure out, being patient, knowing that it is going to work out. Make sure you're using self-love for yourself, being compassionate towards other people, especially those who aren't handling things in the most mature way that they could be. Those are the people that can be extremely challenging, but also this is where we can gain and learn the most about ourselves and how to handle situations. Okay, and the last tarot, very interesting that came up. Okay, Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. It's the exact same thing on this card as well. So that might have some major meaning for some of you. How interesting. You've been feeling stagnant and are having a hard time focusing on the things that once made you happy and fulfilled. Be mindful of possible opportunities. You may be inclined to pass up on events, but may realize later that they would have led to amazing things. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, revaluation, restlessness, disconnected, boredom. Okay, so that whole taking time to reflect is coming through again. This might have something to do with old wounds that need healed in the present moment. This also, with the planet constantly shifting and the energies changing, we are changing just as quickly. So I feel like a lot of the things that used to serve you, things, people, places, food, things you listen to, things you watch, this could be a major overhaul for you, because it is talking about how, these things made you happy and they were fulfilling, but now it's just like, So it could be time to clean those things out, to let those things go. And also paying attention. New opportunities are going to be presenting themselves to you that would have led to amazing things. So don't be quick to dismiss anything. I feel like this is a major upgrade for you, which, again, we've got the shaman over here. So the magician, transmuting, the alchemist, changing your life with ease and harmony and balance. You have that ability. And let's see, the last three messages. We have affirmations. Happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. Okay, so some of you definitely need to, having some sleep issues, you need to possibly get a new pillow, a new mattress. I recently went through this myself. It could be also, I'm hearing, sleep patterns, but positioning. Some of you that used to sleep a certain way, maybe you're a back sleeper, a side sleeper, is not working for you anymore. You're tossing and turning, but you're still trying to stick to that I'm hearing try something new. Try sleeping with a pillow between your knees or behind your back, or the way that you normally sleep. Try something different. Try a pillow wedge. Those are also very helpful. I don't know if you've heard of this, but also sleeping at a slight angle is extremely helpful. I mean, there's so many health benefits to doing this. And some people, instead of using a sleep wedge, they put bricks underneath, like the top of the bedpost, or the headboards, putting bricks or something to slightly lift the bed. Okay, we have some bare feet in sand. The lucky walk. I am generous and loving. How amazing. The first card is love. The last card ends with love. Full circle, okay? Snake eating its tail. Infinity, the 8. Infinite love, infinite abundance. All of this healing, this coming together on so many different levels. And let me see. I felt like there was a message coming through for this last card. So everything is coming together. It will work out. I always say that because it does. Again, sometimes the way we like, sometimes we wish it would have gone another way, but just remember, as I said, rejections, redirection is just not the right path. There's something else you need to learn, a different path, a higher timeline. Everything will work out for you. It's moving. You're doing all the right things. And the last message. And we have a shooting star. So wish fulfillment, dreams, everything coming together that you've been working towards or just desiring. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was the love under love, not the last and the first. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that was the last card. So I really like that this is talking about I'm made from the stuff of stars. I matter. Because again, look at this card with the stars and the little shimmery, all the little stars around her, her third eye leading up to the moon, that connection again, visions, intuition, wishing on a star, things happening. You are made from stardust. You are deeply connected. You're very spiritual again, very powerful. Okay, so again, sorry if I'm a little off today. I wasn't quite getting, again, that stream of conscious that I'm used to getting for some reason. So those are the messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.